Congratulations on getting your Bose T4S or T8S ToneMatch mixer. I'm going to show you how to make sure you have the latest firmware. First, you want to go to or download and install the L1 System Updater tool. You'll see that I've already done that, but I'll show you how you would do it. You would follow this link. I've got that open in a separate tab. You're looking for the L1 System Updater tool. If you've got a PC, you'll use this file. If you've got a Mac, you'll use this file. You'll see that I've already downloaded it. It's right there in the status bar. I'm using Google Chrome. That's why it looks like that. Back to the first page. We also want to download the latest firmware, which is separate from the updater. In our case, I'm updating a T4S, so I want the first file. If you have a T8S, you'll use this file. When you follow this link, it looks like this. All right, so we can see there's the name of the file that we're downloading. This is the most important part, version 1.0.4. All right, now I've already downloaded that file. It's sitting right here. Let's go back to the main instructions. Before you do anything else, make sure that your T4S is connected to your computer on this side and the USB connection in your T4S or T8S. Now, I've already downloaded the files. Here in my status bar, T4 Update Master, and you'll see it's got a file extension BOS and the ToneMatch Update zip file. I've already downloaded them. They're sitting in the Downloads folder. There they are. So, before I do anything else, I'm going to create a new folder. And I'll call it Bose. That's just so I've got a place to put these files. The Bose file, the one that ends in the BOS extension, that's the first one. I'll just drag it straight into the Bose folder. And then here's my zip file that has the L1 Updater tool. I'm going to open that and get down to the executable. See, that's my executable file. It's an application right there. So I'll drag that into the Bose folder as well. Okay, I'm all set. Let me get these out of the way so you can get a better look at what's in the folder. So there's the content of my folder. There's the executable file, and it's important because it'll make things easier later that the BOS file or Bose file is in the same folder. Now I'm going to open the L1 Updater. I need to grant permissions to use it. There it is. I'm just going to drag this into the frame so you can see this better. So this is what the L1 Updater tool looks like. And you'll see that right now the T4S firmware is already at version 1.0.4 because I've done this before. It's likely for you going to say 1.0.1 if you have just purchased yours. Now, we'll have another tutorial about how to use these other banks, but we want to update the firmware. So I'll click the Update button. This opens a folder, and it's finding the Bose file because the Bose file is in the same folder as the executable, as the updater. So this is the file we want. I'm going to click Open, select the file and click Open. And the update has started. I'm just going to let this run its course, but I'll pause the recording for several minutes while it's happening. Okay, it's time to tune in again. We're right at the end, and I want to show you a message that'll come up. It's a little disturbing, but I'll show you how to deal with it. All right, so let me move this out of the way. The first message was the update and restore was successful. What happens is the USB connection is terminated after the update. So the second message that we saw was no compatible Bose USB devices found. That's an accurate message, and unfortunately it pops up and it's a little disturbing. I'm going to cancel that, and that'll turn off the connection to the T4S, which is okay because the restore update was successful. To double check it, I'm just going to open the L1 updater again. Here it is. And you'll see T4S firmware 1 version 1.0.4. So the update's completed successfully, and we can exit. And you're ready to use your T4S or T8S.